Hello everyone, my name is Vijaya and I'm back with your English lesson. Before beginning today's lesson, let me remind you that you have to like this video, subscribe to my channel and share this video lesson with your friends and classmates. Today's video is a revision video of chapter 6, The Eagle. Keep your books open in front of you so that you would understand what I am referring to while revising this chapter. We have already finished this chapter and today let's discuss some important points related to this chapter, right? The name of the chapter is chapter 6, The Eagle, right? So let's discuss the first point. The Eagle is a short poem which was written in 1851 by a British poet, Alfred Lord Tennyson. The poem was inspired by nature. In this poem, Lord Tennyson captures a simple action of an eagle diving from a mountain top, and he has done it with great clarity. As I told you before, this poem was inspired by nature, right? The poem was inspired by Lord Tennyson's frequent visits to Pyrenees, a beautiful mountain range on the border between Spain and France, right? This mountain is in Europe. Lord Tennyson used to observe eagles circling the area here. This poem is very short. It comprises only 2 3-line stanzas. That means it is made of only 6 lines. And there are 2 stanzas, each of 3 lines. Such a poem with 3 lines in a stanza that rhyme with each other is called a rhymed triplet or tercet. The rhyme scheme of the poem is AAA and BBB. The rhyming words of the first stanza, hands, lands and stands, and the second one, crawls, walls and falls. The poem highlights the theme of limitations in life. It represents that no matter how majestic or powerful someone is, they have limitations and weaknesses. For example, what is the limitation and weakness of human life? Diseases and old age, right? So, no matter how powerful or how much money a human being has, ultimately they would grow old and weak with age. The poetic devices used in this poem are alliteration, personification and imagery. Now, poetic devices are also called literary devices. Let's see these lines of the poem. He clasps the crag with crooked hands. Now, do you see the repetition of consonant sound of C? Right? And this repetition of the consonant sound is called alliteration. So alliteration has been used here. The poet also has used the pronoun he. He clasped the crag with crooked hands, right? In this line. So the pronoun used here is he, not it, as it should be used for a bird or an animal. So the use of pronoun he shows personification. Let's read this poem once again and see in short what the explanation of the stanzas would be. So let's begin. He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. Ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. In the first stanza, the eagle is atop a mountain, poised to strike. He is high up where no one can reach him, neither human nor animal. He is alone in his grandeur, with the sun and the bright blue sky forming the perfect background. The azure sky, remember? The second stanza shows the only action of the eagle. As he watches from his high perch, the sea moves below him. And in the end, in the last line, the eagle makes a grand dive towards the sea. The concept of the poem is very simple. It focuses on just one eagle and its singular action of diving from the mountaintop. This poem is open-ended. It has no definite ending as it doesn't say what happened to the eagle after the dive, right? The eagle could have drowned in the sea. He could have landed there in search of a prey, right? So anything could have happened to that eagle, right? It has not been clarified here. It has been left to the perception and imagination of the reader. Okay, you, the reader, have to imagine it. So these were important points related to the poem The Eagle. And don't forget to check the description box for this video's notes and revise them properly. So students, that was it for today. Take care of yourselves. Bye.